George and Leonard fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the center position. And for Miami, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. At the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. And it's Dragic in at the 1. Butler from outside. Rebound by Harrell.
And last season for the Clippers, it was a collection of smaller guys who played big.
Well, they're very effective with those kind of lineups with shorter, very effective offensive players out there. And Lou Williams being a catalyst for what they were doing, coming off the bench and providing a spark. You know, in the fourth quarter, there was always an opportunity for the Clippers, if the game was close, to rely on Lou Williams to get the job done.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Back to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler, and they pick up 2.
And it's really easy to appreciate Butler. I mean, especially how he just fends off contact on those difficult attempts.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He talked about the versatility of Jimmy Butler's offensive arsenal. Whether it's long range, posting up, dribble drives, Butler finds a way to get buckets and impact the game. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside. Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, and does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, size and reach and timing, that's all Montrezl Harrell there, throwing that one out.
Leonard, no luck. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Winslow, the pass to Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams.
One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up and his productivity has gone way up.
There's Shamet, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Shamet. So he gets them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beverly against Dragic. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George up top. Covered by Winslow. And Harrell slams it in.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now Butler. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, leading by just one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it. And I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it? And you're going to have to do it every night when you go up against me.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides. A two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler's really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Leonard with the steal. Hero passes to Johnson. Great D that time from Green.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. But if you look at Miami's future and it was inside a crystal ball, that picture's got to be a bit foggy at this point. They've been in the middle of the pack for a long time, but taking a chance this offseason and bringing in Jimmy Butler as their lone star, we'll see if that recruitment process pays off in some ways for Miami to reestablish some of their culture.
Count that one.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep, Johnson, and the 3 ball is good. You know, it seems like every year Miami is barely making or barely missing the playoffs. So, Brent, you're right. They've been close.
They keep it competitive. I just don't think there's a way in which Pat Riley will ever let go of the rope that way and tear down the rosters. There's just too much pride, too much competitive fire here for them to do that, and it's not the way that Miami's going to go.
Rockets the pass to Leonard. Winslow against George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
It's a nice job by Winslow to force some of the issue with his size and draw contact on that shot. Amazing to watch the 10th overall pick in 2014 and Justice Winslow manage his career and positional change in the NBA. I mean, last year he had a very underrated season. Averaged 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. A lot of what Miami was trying to do last year had to deal with Justice Winslow playing some point forward and initiating a lot of their offense, especially in the wake of the Dragic injury.
That's good from Winslow.
So much intrigue around Justice Winslow, who's still trying to find the right position in the NBA. Last year, a lot of it was at the point guard position as a wing.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Myers Leonard. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. And it's Butler in for Hero. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George against Winslow. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from George.
He's pretty even keeled, does Paul George. Never too high or too low. And even with the defense on him, task at hand, score, and he did.
Butler against Leonard. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Over Leonard. It's good from the top of the key. That's 7 points for Butler.
And Butler has some insane handle, created at just carving his way through the defense.
And some good action through the first two quarters. Has really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami. At the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. 16 feet away, and it's Butler missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
2 years ago, Paul George and his curious travels about where he was going to land in terms of free agency made his way back to Oklahoma City. And a lot of people were wondering why he made that choice. Then a year later, at the behest of Kawhi Leonard, a trade goes down where Paul George ends up back in Los Angeles with the Clippers. You talk about a two-way threat along with Kawhi Leonard. What an unbelievable wing combination the Clippers have with these two.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Waiters in for Justice Winslow. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Paul George. Williams kicks to Zubac. Back to Williams. 1:25 left in the third. And Leonard gets it to go. And with George last year, easily his best season as a pro in every measurable way.
You wonder in the next couple of seasons here, Kevin, if we're going to see the best of Paul George. Again, coming off that gruesome leg injury, him finding his form last year for Oklahoma City. A lot of talk about even Paul George being considered as an MVP candidate, and rightly so. Now back in Los Angeles with Kawhi Leonard. What a terrific duo they have.
And it's Harrell missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Dragic against Beverly. Pass to Harrell. The dish to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Butler against Leonard. Butler with the ball. He has 7. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the three-pointer is a shot Butler always keeps in the mix. Adds a nice dimension to his game.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat out front. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Shamet and Leonard are on the wings. Harrell is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Williams at the point. Outside, Jones. Butler against Leonard. High post shot. And it's Miami with another.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many of those.
Williams passes to Green. Here's Shamet. And Green slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Butler against Leonard. Butler passes to Hero. For three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Leonard. And Winslow subbed in for Jones. Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Butler missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Leonard attacking. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And that one, good.
And you can see the leadership
Present
there.
our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. 1 play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Thank you, David.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, just a really confident play from Dragic to get the foul while he's taking that shot attempt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack the confidence.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Here's Leonard. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Timeout.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 1. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Leonard against Butler. Passes to Olynyk. Here's Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo. No good from three-point territory. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.